hair tutorial for you. I have done one similar, actually I think almost identically. The only difference is I cut my hair. You can't really see because it's curled right now. But the reason I wanted to do this tutorial with my short hair is because a lot of you wanted to see it. As soon as I cut my hair, I had so many people asking me to do the Pincurl set. It's exactly the same, except for it saves you a lot of time if you have short hair, and the brushing out process is quick. So here it is, and let's get started.
So the first thing we're going to do is part our hair. We're going to section this horizontally, and we're going to just take a small lower piece. Then we're going to take 1-inch sections and use our 1-inch curling iron to just start curling. And you only want to hold this for a few seconds, and we're going to repeat the same process all across. So once we have everything pinned up, we're going to change direction and we're going to part our sides. And this is going to be done vertically.
And then we're going to part this once again and just make a thinner section because we don't want it too thick. And we're going to take 1-inch sections again and repeat that same process. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And this is how it should look when you're done. So once we're done with the sides, we're going to start sectioning horizontally again up until you get to the crown. Once you get to the crown, you want to stop because we're going to work on our bangs. So now that we've finished up until the crown, we're going to start sectioning vertically, and this is going to be our bangs. So you want to curl your hair in the direction of the way you want your wave to go. So I've mentioned that before in previous videos, so I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to be curling towards the left because I always have my bang go towards the left. And this is how it should look when you're done. You want to let it set, maybe do your makeup, and let the curls cool. I like to let mine cool for about an hour because I'm getting my makeup done, but you can let them cool for about 15 minutes. So I'm taking out all the pins, and once all the pins are out, I'm just going to start running my fingers through it to separate the curls. Now I'm just going to take my Denman brush, which is my favorite brush, and I'm going to start, separating and blending the curls and brushing them out. And the motion you want to use is like flipping your hair in. I've been obsessed with flipping my hair in lately. I used to like to kind of make the waves go a little crazy, but I like everything looking uniform now, so I like to flip everything in on one side. Now this process is something that you have to practice over and over and over again. I've been doing this for over 3 years, so I'm very used to it. So don't get frustrated if you don't get it right the first time. So I'm just hairspraying one side because I'm going to pull this back behind my ear. I always like one side pulled back. I'm just going to bobby pin it. Once I'm done with that, I'm just taking my Paul Mitchell brush, and I'm kind of using this brush to smooth things out in a way. I usually go back between my Paul Mitchell brush and my Denman brush, but I mostly use my Denman brush. So again, I'm just using sweeping motions to go in and fluffing everything up. And once you get it the way you like it, spray some hairspray. I'm using Big Sexy Hair Play Harder hairspray. And you just want to make sure to get a good amount so your hair stays. And the lovely thing about having short hair now is you don't have all that extra hair to weigh your curls down because it does last so much longer. And here's how the back looks. So now we're going to start working on our bangs. We're just going to spray a little bit of hairspray at the root and start teasing. You want to make sure to get a good tease in there because you want your bangs to last all day. And we're just going to take pins out of each section, spray, tease. Once you're done, you should look a little crazy like this, so don't be afraid if your hair looks wild. So I'm spraying some hairspray at the front portion, and I'm just going to smooth that out because that's the portion that people are going to see. And then I'm going to start taking the brush. At first I have a bristle brush, and now I'm switching to my teasing brush. And I'm just smoothing out the outer areas because that's the section everybody's going to see, and you don't want them to see that messy tease. So once you've brushed things out, it should kind of mold itself into your bangs. So I'm just kind of touching it up little by little. And I'm taking this outer corner, my signature flip, I guess you can say, and I'm making that little curl at the end of my bang. I'm going to spray some hairspray, and then I'm using a Pincurl clip just to keep that in place. I'm going to let that dry. That way I don't have to worry about it messing up. And I'm just adjusting my curls, getting it the way I want it. Spray some hairspray. My hair is shorter, so I don't need a bobby pin, but if your hair weighs down and it's longer, you definitely want to place a bobby pin there to keep it safe. And here's how it looks. So here's the final look. I decided to add some accessories. I used these flowers from Nikoko Creations. I'll have the link down below. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up if you loved it and you want more hair tutorials. And I will see you next week. Love you guys.